What's up, guys? It's the Ruben here to talk about this new Supergirl episode, Human for a Day. This episode continues off from last episode where apparently Supergirl has lost her powers from she needs over 24 hours to regain her powers. So she's just trying to learn what it's like to be human, and she broke. And then these earthquakes start to happen, and explosions, and she happens to break her arm, and she can't do anything to save this man, and she's just really upset by that. And Wynn sees Jimmy and Cat Carver hugging each other, and he gets jealous and upset with her. And I'm personally not a fan of Cat. I'm just not a fan of her. She's just irritating to me. And we see that Hank Henshaw and Alex are talking to the alien. Apparently he has mind reading control powers, and he shoots lasers. I think his name was Jin or something like that. And due to the earthquakes, he breaks out, and Alex and Hank Henshaw are trapped with him. If she still doesn't trust him because him and the team of soldiers went after him, but he was the only sole survivor. And she mentions that there's been numerous cases where he was the sole survivor, so she doesn't trust him. So Alex and this guy goes out, and the guy loses his protection against his mind control, and he loses he gets mind controlled by the alien. And Henshaw traps her in the grabs her and puts her in a room and says, "What are you doing?" And she still doesn't trust him. She questions him about her father. Then she traps him in locks him with handcuffs, and then she just leaves him there to fight this alien alone. And she almost gets killed by this alien, but apparently he breaks out his handcuffs, probably using his powers. And I didn't know that he transformed back into the alien he was, and I didn't see that at first. And he says, "I'm trying to explain to you, I'm not the enemy." And Kara, she goes stop this bank someone robbing a store, and then she sees, and she goes back to work, and the people above her the floor above her was on fire, and Jimmy goes up to get the people from up there, but he slips and he's about to fall down the elevator shaft, but she sees him about to fall, and she gains her powers back, and she starts back helping people. And then Alex and Hank Henshaw have a conversation about, I'm not Hank Henshaw. He explains that his father and Hank Henshaw was to go get an alien, and that alien was him. And she asks, who was he? And he says, "I'm the sole survivor of my planet, the last son of Mars." He starts to transform. He shows that he says his name is John Jones, aka Martian Manhunter. And we see Supergirl. Yeah, I'm really excited about Martian Manhunter being in this series. And we see Supergirl. She goes to talk to Cat that she thanks Cat for being there where she's not, and then her aunt comes and captures her, I think. Then that's how the episode ends. Other stuff was kind of boring, but the Hank Henshaw and Martian Manhunter stuff, that was pretty cool. But what about you guys? What did you like about this episode? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Deuces.